Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today is going to be Tap Titans 2 part 339. I hope everyone's having an absolutely fabulous day. Today is going to be, I guess it's mainly just kind of a recap, but we are going to be joining the Abyssal Tournament here, and I kind of want to show you guys something that I haven't been hiding. I've been showing in my live streams a lot, but I guess I haven't really been bringing up in the videos, and I want to show you guys that in just a little bit here. But we're going to start off today with obviously collecting all of our daily rewards. We're still on that mug grind. Leave a comment down below letting me know how many mugs you guys are currently at. I haven't been going super hard or anything, but I feel like I've been doing decently well. Haven't really been going for those daily prestiges, but during the tournaments I've been getting a decent amount. So we'll see how many I'm at after we collect all the dailies and stuff like that. So day 13 is going to be a skill point plus 25 tavern mugs, putting us at 1100 at the moment. Like I said, I don't think it's really changed at all since yesterday's video, but I've still been doing quite a few prestiges during the tournament, and then obviously raid attacks, things like that, have been doing quite well in. I think it would be interesting actually if they did give out tavern mugs for Abyssal tournaments. I guess I don't really know why they don't. Feel like that personally, when the Abyssal tournaments first came out, that personally was kind of a bit of a turn off for me, because I was so focused on top 10% that I didn't really want to spend the 24 hours in an Abyssal tournament, or maybe 12 hours if I play. But I never hopped out within that 24-hour Abyssal tournament. I never hopped out of the Abyssal tournament to do some prestiges and collect some firestones or tavern mugs or anything like that. So I feel like it would be nice to get rewarded, even if it wasn't 10 per prestige, or if it was 5 per prestige, because obviously you're doing so many more prestiges. Normally you're doing a lot more prestiges in the Abyssal tournaments and things go a lot quicker. So even if you'd get even a little bit, even maybe let's say 2 tavern mugs, that definitely starts to add up. And I feel like I wouldn't feel as much as I'm wasting my time in the Abyssal tournament. Well, obviously I'm not going for top 10% anymore, so I don't really care. I would love to play the Abyssal tournament as much as I want, and I do that now. As much as I want to play the Abyssal tournament, I play it. I don't really worry about the event badges so much anymore. I'm perfectly fine with getting top 30%, and I find that you can basically get top 30% by just collecting your daily rewards. That's all it really takes, to be honest with you. Collect your daily rewards, do your raid attacks. Obviously you got to do semi-decent in the tournaments. If you're pulling off like 50th place in the tournaments, you're obviously not going to get that many mugs, of course. But if we go ahead and take a look at the rest of our dailies, we got to go ahead and do that. And we also got raid rewards that we got to go and collect. We actually have a decent amount that we need to do today. So in terms of daily achievements, prestige, upgrade an artifact, and collect equipment pieces. The prestige one may be a little difficult, and I do remember talking about in yesterday's video the Book of Shadows percentage. I think I'm probably gonna get it to 60% and just bank. I think I'm gonna try this. Honestly, I probably won't get too many more prestiges in. The next tournament doesn't start for a while, almost 2 days away, so we got a lot of time to go and prepare and stuff like that. So the next one's gonna be obviously on Saturday. Today is currently Thursday night at the time of recording, so obviously we have a little while till the next tournament, so we got some time to prepare. Take a look at the shop here. Obviously I'm not buying any more pets, but we got the VIP chest, or the video chest, that we can go and open up here, and getting 10 diamonds, not too bad, putting us at 10,694 diamonds. Not too shabby there. 15 more tavern mugs there, plus more diamonds, which is awesome. What else? Oh yeah, collect equipment pieces is another one that we haven't been able to do yet, but we will complete that by the end of today's video, I'm hoping. If you take a look at the raid rewards here, as we mentioned in yesterday's video, we have so much dust. We have a lot of dust right now. We have 2,600. I've been getting pretty pathetic shop resets lately. No totems. A lot of victory marches. To be honest with you, I've been buying as many as I can. And, the 12 purifying blasts here and there. So it's been pretty bad shops recently. And we're going to have a ton of dust once we collect these rewards. Getting us 755 raid XP. 3,816 raid dust, 174 raid cards, and 17 scrolls. In yesterday's video, we went through all the solo raid rewards, and I mentioned that you get a lot of you get a few amount of every single card in the solo raid. So you may get 5 totems, you may get like 5 of each card, whereas in the raid rewards you get, I think it's 4 different cards, but you get a ton of them. You get like 40 each. So let's go take a look. Hopefully we get some good cards. That'd be super helpful. 24 acid, 23 moon, 25 fuse, 22 Thriving Plague, 30 Insanity Void, though. That's not too bad. So obviously you get more than 4. I believe we got, what, 7 there, so not too bad. We get a lot more per card. Obviously, I'm not getting 30 Voids in solo raids. I'm getting maybe 5 or 6, but I'm getting like all the cards. So a little bit different there, but I do kind of prefer the raid rewards. To be honest with you, getting 1 or 2 cards here really doesn't add up to be that much, but when I get 30 Voids, that's what, like 600 dust worth. So really, really good. Honestly, good rewards there. Pretty happy with that. Always nice when you can get Totem, Victory March, Purifying Blast, anything like that from those raid rewards. Definitely a good win there. But if we go and take a look now at the raid shop, we have 6,421 dust that we need to go and spend, and no upgrades that I really am tempted to do, to be honest with you. So we need to go and buy as many cards here. And again, a pretty brutal shop. Just getting Victory Marches there, 480 dust. Gone. Really, that wasn't that bad. I've been hoping for some totems and stuff like that. We haven't been getting any totems recently. Like I said, mostly Victory Marches and the odd Purifying Blast. I actually ended up bought Void yesterday just because we had so much dust, and I knew the raid was going to be concluded soon, so we got even more dust. This raid rewards reset on Saturday, so in 2 days I'll have another like 3,000 dust. So it's just going to be so much dust right now. I find that it varies so much. I don't know why, but one week I'll have just an abundance of dust, and then the next I'll be running. I don't even have 240 dust. I don't have any dust to buy any cards whatsoever. So I find that it varies so much from week to week. We've done the solo raids, we got 2 quick raids done. The farm raids definitely help with some dust there for sure. It's just been really, really chaotic, and I mean, we've got a lot of dust banked up, and I'm not tempted to go and waste the dust. And I'm obviously still going to be waiting for now 4 cards, either Void, Victory March, Purifying Blast, or Totem. I'm not going to go and blow it on cards that I don't upgrade, or do like an upgrade on Gas or Swarm or something like that where I don't really want to at the moment. And then all the other cards that I don't really ever use. To be honest with you, I use these 4 decks every time, and then the odd time I'll have to makeshift a deck. But really, if I miss the cycle, then I guess my damage is going to go down. It's not worth me spending a ton of dust. Let's say, for example, if I miss Victory March, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll normally go ahead and throw in this, and then I'll go ahead and throw Flak in. This is kind of like my best secondary deck. If I can Flak, I'll definitely go and do this. But this means, because I'm using Clanch of Barrage, that means I haven't used Victory March. If I've used Victory March, then sometimes I'll have to go and throw in Fragmatize. This is another one, but definitely takes a big damage hit compared to using Clanch of Barrage for sure. So I have a couple backup decks, but mainly I try my hardest to go and hit all of these decks for sure. Sometimes, obviously, in like the 8 Titan raids, the cycles go too quick and I miss some. But mainly in the 3 Titan raids, I mean, sometimes if you miss a Victory March, or sometimes even you won't even get a Victory March in some certain cycles. So it's very difficult to go and time those ones. But for the most part, this is a pretty good kind of deck setup, 5 deck setup. Excuse me. The next raid does start in about 13 hours here, so we got a little bit more downtime before that one starts. But really looking forward to it. We're gonna start another farm raid, I believe. The Earth Zone 43. I think this is actually, yeah, a 4 Titan raid. I think this is a farm raid. I think we've done a 43 before, but this is gonna be our max. Yeah, 43 is a max. So doing another kind of max raid, which is awesome. Getting a ton of dust from this one. It's gonna be awesome. Sorry about that, but enough rambling. Let's go and collect some rewards here. We got 1 hero weapon from the event, but 1,115 tavern mugs at the moment. We're not going to get these last, so I'll get them later. We don't need the tickets right now, especially. So I'll go and collect them tomorrow morning when I go and do a couple more prestiges, and obviously get a couple more equipment pieces. But our run times have been pretty good, to be honest with you. I've actually been doing quite well in terms of run times. It's been really good. But I want to go and join this Abyssal Tournament. I apologize. We have a couple things I want to do. I want to join this Abyssal Tournament, and the thing that I wanted to show you guys was actually an alt account. So I don't know if I mentioned in a YouTube video before or anything like that, but I did make an alt account mainly just for raid attacks. So if you take a look at the tournament rewards, we got 2nd place, so we can go and collect these prizes here. Don't really care about them because I'm not pushing. My main focus with this account is literally just raid attacks. I'm only spending diamonds on Titan chests during the dust promo. I'm only upgrading, I'm not even worried about upgrading artifacts. I'm not upgrading really anything. The only equipment set that I'm worrying about crafting is going to be the anniversary Jade, the anniversary Jade one, which increases my raid damage. This is a specific raid alt account here. Take a look at my decks. I'm doing the same decks that I use on my main account: Victory March, Void, Totem, and Thriving Plague. So it is unfortunate, but the clan that I'm in is not very coordinated whatsoever. I actually have some attacks that I need to go and do, but they just don't have any coordination. You know, lots of times, for example, you know, they'll black out a part before we even start working on the armor on the, you know, another part. So they're very uncoordinated here, which is unfortunate for, you know, the decks that I'm choosing, but I'm not going to go out of my way to upgrade some cards. Eventually, you know, once I hit a decent amount of average raid damage, I'm going to be joining a coordinated clan and everything will be good. But I just wanted to show you guys this alt account because I feel like I haven't, excuse me, talked about it at all. But we'll go and join the Abyssal Tournament, collect some free rewards. Not gonna bother playing it on this account. Barely gonna be playing it on this account, to be honest with you. But I did want to talk a little bit about the Abyssal tournaments recently, because as you guys know, with the last Abyssal tournament, I know a ton of people really enjoyed it. They had an absolute blast. I know some people even got to like 90,000 max stage. It's insane. But I guess I wanted to talk a little bit about how you guys feel about it. Do you guys wish all the Abyssal tournaments were like the last one, where it was super easy to push? You know, you can get tens of thousands of max stage, you know, within the 24 hours. Or do you guys like it like this, where it's a little bit slower? You know, you don't have 7,000 skill points to go and spend, things like that. I haven't put enough time into either of them to really give my honest opinion, to be completely honest with you guys. But I know a lot of people have been talking about this. And the Abyssal tournaments are just very difficult. If you don't have time to play, you are not getting good rewards. Definitely, even if you don't have time to play, go ahead and join. You don't have to play. You don't have to do anything. Just join. You will collect rewards, which is awesome. But, you know, the Abyssal tournament was made to have, you know, an equal playing ground. And the sad part is they'll never get to that as long as it's, you know, open for 24 hours. You know, people, not everyone has 24 hours to go and play in the Abyssal tournament. And when people get rewarded like they did in the last Abyssal tournament for time played, it's just on a whole nother ballpark. Even if you have the best strategy ever, you know, they told you exactly how to win. If you put in 2 hours and another guy puts in 12, you are not going to stand a chance. Yes, you may get some pretty decent rewards, but you will not stand a chance to these guys that are putting in the time. So even when I did a 12-hour Abyssal tournament, my strategy wasn't great, but I still got beat out by people that were putting in more than 12 hours. And I thought 12 hours was a lot, but I had people even in my stream that were putting in more time than I did. You know, some people were playing 16 hours in the Abyssal tournament and they did great. They got first place, which is awesome for them, but just makes it so difficult for me to want to play and put time in the Abyssal tournament, because I know I'm not going to get rewarded unless I'm not going to get the big rewards. I'm not going to get first or top 10 unless I put in like 12 hours of work. So I just wanted to kind of get your guys' input on that. I've been, you know, really struggling to get motivation to play these Abyssal tournaments, but I just wanted to kind of get your guys' opinion. I know the rewards are great, I know they are, but it's just really difficult to get the motivation when I know I need to play like 12 16 hours of tournament, which is crazy. But with that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end today's video here. If you guys have enjoyed another Tap Titans 2 video, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. And I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.